Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with a twin flame light worker, star seed, indigo, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella update. So I want to say before I go into the reading, I want you guys to send me your love and light. It's been really hard as of late. Yesterday at 7, my boss called. A couple of us, the whole pharmacy and just only me were pulled out of our location because one of our pharmacists may have the virus. And so we're just trying to play it day by day. But I told her, like, look, I'm fine. I'm like, but I really need to get back into, you know, the store because, like, I got to make sure the associates are good. I got to continue to shine my light. Like, that was the first time I opened up, you know, to my boss, like, not, you guys or anything like that about my spiritual, like, how I am, because I keep that so separate. Like, what I do in the vibration of love and light and through spirit. And so, like, we're not announcing everything we do in regards to our light working duties. So for me to have the courage to tell her that was just, I was even shocked because I was just like, hey, you can't pull me out now. Not right now. Not with what's going on. Like, I need to be, shining my light. And I explained to her what I meant by, being a light worker, what, our mission is, etc. So I need all of your love and light. I need all of your prayers, whatever you want to send my way in regards of positive energy. Like, I need it, I need it, I need it. And I know you guys love me, and I'm here for you guys too. All right, so for the collective, let's dive right in. So I asked Spirit about the energies for the collective, whether twin flame, whether, light worker, star seed, indigo, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, okay? The first card out, we got the 9 of swords. So this talks about endings, and this talks about you slaying your dragons. Like, you're not having nightmares anymore. You're not like, can't sleep and letting anything bother you on a mental level, on emotional level, and a physical. Like, you're really slaying your dragon, excuse me. And this represents the air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So this can resonate with you guys if you or your person are of this element. But this is just basically saying, like, we're not losing sleep over this. We're going to do what we're called to do. We're going to work on what we need to work on and to continue to get the vibration to a higher level, okay? And this is beautiful that this is coming out. The person is wearing all white, which means purity, like, which means compassion, which means empathetic, like you're coming from a pure place, whether you're divine feminine, whether you're divine masculine, okay? Like I gave the example yesterday, you can be a starseed feminine, you can be a light worker masculine. Like, it doesn't, you don't have to be the same thing if you're in a connection. Makes sense? So this is what's happening. And 9 talks about ending. So that's really beautiful. The next card out, we got the King of Cups. So this is the water element. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But here, a lot of our divine masculines are stepping into their king roles. Like, they're being able to talk about their emotions. And it's not a coincidence that this card can have been coming out, and I can say continuously, because even in the collective readings for just the signs, by themselves, this King of Cups have been showing up. And it's because a lot of the energy of not showing emotions, not being able to be open, not being able to be vulnerable, once this pandemic hit, that shifted. Because, again, I'll say, excuse my French, people were forced to sit with their shit and realize a lot of things, that they did to their divine counterparts, that they were doing in life, that they just were not happy about. And so this is your, reward. Like, your divine masculine, or whomever this is resonating for you, is moving into that King of Cups energy. And that's what you want, because they're not afraid to share their emotions. They're not afraid to open up. They have done their healing. They've gotten their enlightenment. A lot of the divine masculines are on their awakening with this grand awakening that just happened, and mass awakening. A lot of your divine masculines are waking up. Okay. The next card out, we got Justice. So again, more Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but this card specifically is Libra. So with this, you know, you're standing in your power, like you know who you are. The sword is up. You're ready to communicate. The scales are balanced. There's an equal give and take. This is what you want to see. And what's really amazing is that I think in the Rider-Waite with the Justice card, it's not depicted as a female. In the after tarot, it's depicted as a female. And so the energies are interchangeable, but this could be a woman in your life of some significance who may be a Libra or have Libra in their chart in the communication. So again, we're talking about what we need to do, or the energies that we are in as a collective of how we're moving forward. And we're going to get the justice. We're going to do what's right. We're going to follow the path of enlightenment. We're not accepting anything less. We know what our mission is. And we know it's better to give than receive, but it has to be reciprocated, an equal, you know what I mean? A balanced type of energy, okay? The overall energy, guys. And I was cracking up when because when I was shuffling, I saw this in the shuffle and I was like, man, I saw that. And I was like, you know what? I ain't even going to trip. I'm going to just, let's see, you know, pull it out at the end and let them know what cards I saw during shuffling. So then I get to flipping the cards out and this buddy lands right in the overall like energy. And this talks about the destined union, the connection, the divine counterpart. Like you guys were, you know, brought to each other for your life path and your life purpose. And I think this is really amazing. Like I love the Two of Cups, but I love it more in the after tarot because you see it's been so long, right? So long that they've been waiting for each other, for your divine masculine to realize what this connection was and is. And you as a divine feminine, you've known after you started your awakening, like, oh, like, okay, either figure it out or I'm out. And you still said the 2 months later, either figure it out or I'm out, because you know it's more than just, you know, we're getting married, we're going to have kids, like this is who I want to spend the rest of my life with. You know, on a soul level, it's deeper than that. And they're coming to that realization. And look how he holds her back. It looks like they've been through it. And it's like, I will never let you go, right? Well, the cards I saw when shuffling, I saw the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of the divine feminines are really stepping into their self-worth and taking care of what they need to in regards to their life path and purpose. I also saw this consistently, the 1111. And then I saw the Magician. And I was just like, wow, like you can make it happen. Like even if you're not making it happen, make it happen. Spirit is making it happen. It's stepping right in and just divinely guiding you guys to where you need to be and where this connection is destined for, because a lot of these are fated. Like you have work to do, you have an assignment, and you agreed in your past life, like when things get rough or you guys get too far from each other, someone needs to intervene against your free will. And so there are different contracts that we've all made when we're in these type of connections, okay? Again, remember, a twin flame is not a relationship. It is a connection. It's a divinely destined connection, right? And if you are in a twin flame connection or feel you are in a twin flame connection and you don't know how to handle it, you don't know how to get over the intense energy, like the push and pull, feeling like you're going to, you know, your heart's going to fall out the socket if you never see them again when they ghost you, like you really have to email me. You know, that's what I'm here for. It's not like, you know, it's all about you guys bookings and stuff like that, because normally, like, you know, I just started getting like bigger and bigger and bigger on my channel. And it's because people started trusting me and having readings with me. And then I've been posting things on the community posts and giving back like the testimonials, showing you guys, like, I don't need names. I don't need, just your permission to do the reading is all I need. And Spirit will handle the rest, right? And this is what my calling is, teaching you guys, like being here, showing you what's going on with the change, the great awakening, the shifts. Like you have to be prepared for this. That's why it's important to get your Reiki done, to get your energy healing done, to get your distant healing done. It is important. And I get it done as well, because it's like as soon as another shift comes in, your body's like vibrating and gyrating, and you want to be sure, you want to be in the know of what's happening to you. There's nothing worse than something happening to you and you have no clue about what's going on, right? All right, there we go. It was beautiful, right? All right, so the first spread I'm doing will be for divine masculine, right? And this, I didn't say these questions to spirit based off of like, oh, will we be in love? Will we spend the rest of our lives together? No. I asked the energies in regards to what's happening right now. Like, how are we moving? What's happening? And how it came out is like just destined how it came out. Okay. So for divine masculine, we got pride and ego for the first card, right? So some of them are a little bit in their pride and their ego, and they're back and forth. They haven't quite come out of hermit mode yet, because they're going through what they need to go through. Again, you went through your awakening process, allow them to go through theirs. The next card out is recognition. So your divine masculine, again, is seeing you in the 5D. You're showing up in their visions. They're being reminded by you on a daily basis with synchronicity numbers, however that resonates with them. And like in their soul, they're starting to realize that this is something different. This is not an obsession. Even though your divine masculine may have ghosted you or you guys are in separation, they still know how they feel, even if they can't express it. Remember, they're in the King of Cups energy now because they're learning to work through their emotions. The next card out is Soulmate. Again, for those who are on the journey, your divine masculine may not even know what a twin flame is, even if you try to explain it to them, even if you showed them articles, etc. They may not know what that is or understand it, but everybody understands what? A soulmate, because this is what we've all been taught since we were little, right? Oh, that's my soulmate, right? So this is what your divine masculine is thinking you are to them. You understand? And for those, in the collective, they're like with a soulmate, or this is a soulmate connection, okay? The next card for divine masculine, self-worth. So they're working on their inner childhood wounds. They're working on their self-worth. They're working on how to be loved, how to show love, because that's why you guys had that, or we have that part of the separation where we're forced to be pushed away from them, or they're forced to be pushed away from us, because we have to learn about self-love, self-worth, like know your worth, and then you won't allow anyone to have any discounts, right? And so my motto going forward for 2020 is catch me while I care. Because at the end of the day, like, life is too short. We're out here, trying to change the world, do what we got to do. We're on our life path and purpose mission, and a part of that, you have to have self-worth for yourself. You have to have self-love for yourself, because if you're not treating yourself right, no one else will. Doesn't matter how good you look. Okay? For divine feminine. Now, watch the video before for the DM and DF, and you will see that it switched. So we're mirroring each other. So the video previously, maybe 2 videos out after this one, whatever one for Twin Flame, the collective is 2, right after the signs. So this is contemplation, right? So it's like contemplating. So divine feminine is contemplating, like, okay, what move do I make? What do I do? But she's still in her power. He or she is still in their power. And so they're just thinking about everything, like, their spiritual business. I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to embark on their spiritual business after this whole COVID-19 thing. And it's going to be I cannot say. It's so funny. It's going to be beautiful. Okay. So, with the COVID-19, like, a lot of people are going to step into their own power, being their own boss. A lot of people are going to like not be able to go back to their jobs and really not care, because they are really building their brand in regards to spirituality. And that's what's going to bring them abundance. So what your gifts are, how you use your gifts, that's tied to your abundance. You don't have to continuously build someone else's brand and just be the person working there. No, you can be the brand yourself. And Spirit is guiding a lot of you guys to do that, okay? The next card out is ascending. So divine feminine is continuously ascending. Remember, a lot of the divine feminines that are on my channel, you guys have already gone through your awakening process. Maybe you're 2 year in. You can like, share, comment if you're 2 years in. Those are 1.5 years in, forward, or however you say it. You can know how this resonates with you. But I know for a fact, if you've been awakened already for 2 years, 1.5 years, until now, like this is the energy that you're in. You're ascending, you're getting more light codes, more downloads, more information because you're open to it. You're not shutting it off. You're not resisting, but you've surrendered, right? Divine Masculine got this card yesterday, I believe, or the day before. Admired. So the Divine Feminine is just admiring everything in his or her surroundings, like, being grateful for the small things, being grateful for being able just to be able to go outside and take a sniff of the air. Even being grateful for the Divine Masculine, like learning that, and understanding that what they went through really made, them see their self-worth, their self-love, men relationships with their parents, men, things that were broken. And so this is what the energy is for Divine Feminine, like coming into that, knowing that, even though we're in separation, even though we're not speaking, there's a lot of work that got done through this process. Okay. This card also came out for the Divine Masculine and is now showing up for the Divine Feminine vibration. So again, like today, I heard my ears ringing. The other day, my hands were on fire. There's different things that's happening through these shifts. And if you notice, now that I do the videos, I keep a crystal in my hand because my hands are like, they get really red from the energy. And so I do that to calm me down so I'm not jittery or, tripping over my own words. But Divine Feminine is having those vibrations, like doing the hertz, like 852 to work on your crown chakra, 528 to work on your heart chakra. Like those type of tones heal and get you back in alignment. And this is what Divine Feminine is working on, okay? So the overall energy for the collective, free will. So we all know what that is, free will. So it doesn't matter, like, again, there are some connections where in your contract, you guys agreed that you can't get too far away from each other. And so when that happens and when you get too far, divine intervenes, right? Because that's what you signed up for in your contract. That's why it's very important to have your past life regression done or your life path regression done and your Akashic records, because you have to know what's going on. I've learned so much about my DM through having my sessions and things like that. And it was very important because it helped me, understand what was happening. Okay. So we all know about the term free will. We all know that. And you have to respect it. You have to understand it. But you can also ask the angels for their support, their guidance, and say, you know what, I'm asking for this and with the good intentions for both of us. Remember, God, Spirit, Divine Source, the angels know your heart. Okay? And the cards that I saw when shuffling. All right, so deception wanted to come out. But again, remember, it came out in the last reading. Unawakened, settling, winter. So something could have been significant in winter. Barrier. So like these are so many different emotions and seasons. So this is a collective for a lot of us, right? So this is what a lot of the Divine Masculines may be feeling at this time. And they're working through it because you guys are in your power. You're not, gung-ho on the Divine Masculine, worried about where they are, what's going on, if they love you and all of that. That's not even, you're not even worried about that. You're more worried about your life path and your purpose and getting this mission done because you know what you now have signed up for when it comes to the 144,000 light workers. So at the end of the day, like this is just different energies that's really going through the collective's mental, and it doesn't have to be Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. This is just the energies that's, in the air, right? Union, forgiveness. When I was shuffling the deck, and when I would stop shuffling, I would consistently see union, consistently see forgiveness, consistently see union, consistently see forgiveness. And it was stuck. Like I was like, oh, okay, cool. So this is definitely clarifying that there's going to be a lot of changes coming up soon. A lot of changes. And remember, I posted the previous video with the first, second wave of twin flames. So you might want to watch that, because then you understand what wave you're on by the energies, right? And so when I saw this, I just kept laughing, and I was like, Spirit, you really, you really trying to take me out today, aren't you? Just really trying to take me off the map. And this is like, beautiful for you guys, because it's just like, well, for us, right? Because we're all on this journey together, because it's like, this is what we've been waiting for, the forgiveness, for union. But again, don't push your divine masculine. Allow them to come to you in their own time. So there's no, like, setbacks. Just allow them to come to you, and allow yourself to be patient. Don't wait for them. Like, do you live your life and focus on your life path and purpose mission, because that's what's going to continue to bring you abundance. But don't put yourself on hold, though. All right. So for the messages, I am using the Messages of Love Oracle cards by Christian at All Things Intuitive. So the first card out is vulnerability, and this is for us as a collective. And it says, you can be completely open with this person, right? So I feel like once they're done with their awakening and got their things, aligned, you'll be able to communicate and be vulnerable, because before you were not. And I can attest to that. Like, I couldn't even show a piece of vulnerability. I always was like, I felt like I was the masculine. I was just like, whoa, right? All right, so forgiveness is the next card out. And it says, forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So that's what you need to do, like forgive. And in the collective that I'm speaking to, like, you already know, even a second goes by, and if you were upset with your divine counterpart and it just disappears like that, it's just like automatically replaced with unconditional love. That's how you know you're on the right track. That's how you know you're closer to union than you were before. Abundance. It says, you've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Boom. So remember, I talked about that, like your gifts, what you do with your spiritual gifts, things like that, that is tied to your abundance. So you got to make sure that you are out here living your life path and purpose. And, again, a lot of individuals are going to walk away from their jobs after this, and they're going to really dive into their own personal, endeavors when it comes to their life path and purpose, right? Here and now. It says, your true love is already part of your life. The overall energy balance. It says, one person is giving too much in this relationship. And I know this is for us divine, or we as divine feminines, because, we can give. But Spirit is saying now is like, hold back, pause. Let us handle your divine masculine. You handle what you need to handle, right? Protect it. You are safe and divinely guided. Okay? So, guys, when you're protected, covered, you don't have nothing to worry about. Okay? So, let's dive into the romance angels. The first card out is love yourself first. We all know. Yes, we know. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Reconciliation. It just makes me smile sometimes. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And so, like, we're all going to be reunited with, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Honeymoon. They always do this to me. Express your love. Attraction. Sorry, guys. They always do this to me and just be on a roll. Okay. So, from the Lightworker Oracle deck, the Divine Masculine card that came out is Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. I know about Archangel Raphael. He's a healer, so he really works with like healing. You see his symbol in hospitals. This is number 28. 8 and 2 is 10. Look up angel number 10, angel number 28, or what does 5 represent in the numerology. So this is number 28, right, guys? Okay. So with number 28, here we go. So Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. And so it says, part of your divine purpose is to develop the power of your mind and use it for healing purposes. If you change your mind, you can change your world. It says guidance and healing, inspiration can come to you daily, helping improve your own life and the lives of others. Healing and opening the mind to new realities and possibilities are the gifts of Ascended Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Your cards are your cards. And if you guys know that you're healers and that your hands heal, but you're just a little confused or don't understand how to turn it on or turn it off, like email me. I can help you and try to like guide you through it. And then I probably can do like a tutorial like on YouTube to show you like how to move the energy. I didn't know how to do it either, but when I found out like how easy it was, it's really easy, guys. But it's the most beautiful feeling in the world. Okay. So, Divine Feminine got Ascension the Rainbow Bridge. Ascension the Rainbow Bridge. Okay, 18. So, let's check out number 18. Oh, I had it. Okay. So, it says, you have been growing spiritually and your consciousness is expanding. It is transforming your experience of the material world from something you must control or conquer into a loving expression of the radiant divine. These words are so small. It says, do your appreciation. Wait, hold on. Guys, I got to get a flashlight because this is not working for me. Get my little setup here. All right, here we go. And start over. All right. So it says, you have been growing spiritually and your consciousness is expanding. It is transforming your experience of the material world from something you must control or conquer into a living expression of the radiant divine. As your appreciation and love for the material world becomes more unconditional, so too does the light that can flow into your aura, chakras, and physical body. Do you physically expand? You may need more rest, healing, and meditation than usual to integrate this increasing degree of light and the consciousness it awakens within you. So it says the rainbow bridge is a term for the channel of light that moves through your chakra system and along your spine, allowing spirit to enter your body and stimulate the development of your soul. It says this bridge comes to life as your consciousness is raised. It draws in higher energies that nourish and awaken your body, mind, and soul through your chakra systems. As your chakras become stimulated by the increasing influx of spiritual light, a clearing process begins which supports for a consequent expansion of your consciousness. This clearing is like a spiritual detoxification. It clears blocks from your mind, emotional body, and physical body, as well as from your soul, such as unresolved past life issues. As these blocks are broken down and in process, emotional trauma stored in your organs and nervous system can be released, and your energy field becomes more spacious. So, guys, remember when I talked about like it's important for you to get your Reiki, your distant healing, your energy healing? That was one of the things that I was referring to. And so it's very important so that your body doesn't feel like one part of it's on Earth and the other one's in planet Pluto, right? So this is very, very, very beautiful, guys, all right? And that was for Divine Feminine, the Ascension, the Rainbow Bridge. Okay, let's get some Angels of Abundance. So the first card out, and I shuffled 3, 4 times, and this card came right back out. So this is definitely meant for us, okay? So it says, clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthy organic diet, you increase your energy levels and the ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Okay. The next card, dreams of abundance. So it says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you Da Vinci guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Wait, hold on. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas. I was like, Da Vinci? Okay, I don't need to go shopping. Answers and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insight that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So this is very important, guys, because I can attest, I write all of my visions down, like whatever I see. And what's really crazy is, like, for example, I had a vision about my divine masculine and my best friend. And then they and it showed up into reality, like just the you like you know, to help me understand it better from the vision. And I was like, wow, I'm glad I wrote like all that information down because I see it in the forefront. And it's like, I didn't expect this. This came from out of nowhere, right? And so, like, it's important that you write your visions down. It's important that when you're walking in or you're somewhere and you start daydreaming and go off in a daze, you take note of those things because, you know, your spiritual gifts, if you need to see something or something is, if something is of importance, you're going to get it. Like, you're going to see it in your mind's eye. And so please, guys, if you can, like, get you a journal, keep it by your bedside, because if you wake up and you start moving around and doing stuff, unless that vision was vivid and it's like it's something you can't forget, immediately you're going to forget it. The same way with meditation, you have to make sure that you write everything down. As soon as you're done meditating and you get your answers from spirit or what you guys communicated about, write it down. I set my phone by me after a meditation, so as soon as I can open up the notes, I said, they said this, they told me that, you know, and you understand, right? All right, guys, the last deck I am using is the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. And so for the first card that came out, we got Sisterhood of the Rose. Sisterhood of the Rose. And it says beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So this may be some of you guys' gifts. Like, some of you guys embody the priestess. Some of you guys embody the mystic. Some of you guys embody the teacher. You have it all within you, right? And so this is saying, like, use your gifts. Use your gifts. Don't be afraid. Use your gifts. That's what you have them for. Shine your light, regardless of how you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, okay? The next card out, Priestess. So it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? So a lot of you guys are being called to step up and lead, and you know you're feeling that nudge and you're trying to think about, what can I do? How can I go and shine my light? Talk to Spirit about it. Talk to God. Talk to Divine. Talk to Source. You will get your information. And the best way to do it is do it before bedtime. Like, go get yourself comfortable. Say your prayers. Be sure about what you want. Speak truth about what you want. You'll see it in the vision. And you can come back and write me in the comments and tell me if I was right or not. So how are you being called to step up to lead? Get out there. Don't be afraid. I do it every day. And I'm little, 100 pounds soaking wet. All right. The overall energy. Trust the niggle. So it says, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And my niggling feeling is one of my spirit guides. So anytime I get that little weird feeling in my belly, and now I know who it is, because before I just be like, oh, I would ignore it, and then I pay the repercussions or precautions at the end of repercussions, and instead of just following the niggle. And so now that I know it's my grandpa chief running bear, whenever I get that weird feeling in my sacral chakra around that area, and someone's talking to me or somebody's communicating to me, or asking me to do something in that, I'm like, oh, I'll get back to you on that. Like, you know what I mean? Now I'm more like, let me figure it out, right? So this is important. Trust that niggling feeling. What is that feeling trying to tell you? What does your intuition tell you? All right? All right, guys. So this was your reading. I will be posting these on a daily basis. And I will let you guys know when I am returning to work. Hopefully it will be Monday, latest Tuesday, but I will keep you guys posted. But until then, send me your love and light. You can donate to the channel. That information is below in the description box, but you do not have to. A subscribing to my channel is the same form as an energy exchange donation. If you guys have questions, concerns, wanting to know how to work your gifts or how to use your gifts, email me. That information is below in the description box. Sending you guys so much love and light. Be safe. Take care. I love you.